What is good, y'all? Sean, this Game Man, back with yet another reaction video, baby. And today, we are back with another death battle! As, here today, we got Trunks versus Silverman. This is Dragon Ball, obviously with Dragon Ball Z, Sonic. You already know what it is. I'm rolling Team Anime, as always. So let me know who you guys are rocking with down below in that comment section. Are you Team Trunks, Team Silver for this fight, and this fight only? Of course, we'll get into another set of predictions before the fight starts, and drop them at dubs or L's in the chat at the end of the video. But before we even go ahead and do that, man, subscribe and like, man. If you guys enjoy the death battles coming to the channel, you want to see more of them coming. If you guys show the support, we'll keep bringing them to the channel, man. Get active in that comment section. I'll be commenting back. So get active in the comment section, show some interaction. I'll be asking questions about. Just show me that you guys are, get through the video. So drop them dubs and L's at the end of the fight once you see who wins or who loses. But with all that out of the way, man, we're going to go ahead and skip the backstories because we already know them. And we're going to go ahead and get straight into the stats. And really, the stuff that's going to make us decide who's going to win or lose. But I'm probably staying Trunks all the way through just because my anime pride will not let me take over. Or should I say, my Black Saiyan pride ain't let me take over.
Trunks Briefs, time cop of the Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Silver the Hedgehog, secret freedom fighter from Archie Sonic.
While these two temporal warriors may be well known, today we're looking at their counterparts from alternate universes.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
My fault, y'all. I'm over here adjusting the camera while they're over here introducing the fight. Which y'all already know I gotta pause and all that stuff for copyright because sometimes it be demonetizing. So give me my bread.
Even with the differing timelines, it's heavily implied this Trunks has lived all the way through some variation of the Goku Black Saga. Therefore, he possesses all powers the original Trunks has, including the ability to assume the golden form of the Super Saiyan.
And gathering ki from other life forms to make this ultra huge laser sword.
However, he has also performed a divine ritual to unlock godly ki within himself, taking on the incredible red visage of a Super Saiyan god.
God power sure does come in handy when he's fighting literal demons, like when these weirdos revive Mechikabura, the ruler of the demon realm, causing all sorts of time breaks across the Xenoverse. It's kind of a mess. Lucky for us, Jocelyn's even nerdier than Wiz. What useless knowledge have you got for us today?
Come on, dude. Knowledge is never useless. Okay, so all the major timelines in Dragon Ball Heroes are recorded in tomes called the Scrolls of Eternity. Anytime somebody hopscotches through time, another one of these scrolls poops into existence. There's just one teensy little problem. There can only be so many scrolls. Once you hit the limit, surprise, you just triggered Cosmic Armageddon. And that's not even counting all the lesser timelines branching off the main ones Trunks and co have to keep track of. Anyway, Trunks and the Time Patrol are some of the only peeps who can time warp without causing these distortions, thanks to unique devices like this armband.
Though sometimes a patrolman gets ballsy and tries to mess with time themselves, like when Silas tried to rewrite Dragon Ball Heroes, both the world and the game. Oh yeah, did we mention that? The universe is an arcade game in its own universe.
Yes and no. In the far-off future of the Xenoverse, the Dragon Ball Heroes arcade game essentially serves as another method of time travel, allowing future warriors to visit iconic moments in the past.
So much for preventing the Ragnarok of the multiverse or whatever.
That's where those lesser time branches come in. They don't count. Just because.
These machines also send an avatar of the player back in time, complete with an assortment of collectible cards that can summon facsimiles of well-known characters.
That's right! Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a rare reverse holo now!
Trunks himself is an avid fan, along with his disciples Beat and Note. Fun fact, Beat is a descendant of GT Goku.
Trunks even funded a dual-disc style hero switch, so he can use his cards on the go! And you thought Trunks was cool before he went full Seto Kaiba! Hell, he somehow made the Great Saiyaman look badass! That's how you put polish on disappointment. And I thought that was pretty damn impossible.
All these powers, gadgets, and cards certainly came in handy against foes like Mechikabura, but they weren't always enough. Even Super Saiyan 4 Vegito had trouble fighting the Demon King, who created a black hole to consume every timeline in the multiverse.
Until Trunks broke out the ultimate Deus Ex Machina, the Key Sword. No, not that one. That one, yeah. This epic blade isn't just a sword. It can completely shut down an opponent's powers. And thanks to being powered by Pinky over there, it can summon the power of the Eternal Time Labyrinth. which is just really fun to say.
Well, even more fun, it traps targets in the crack of time, a bubble of reality outside all timelines with windows into others. And the key sword was powerful enough to finish off Mechikabra in a single strike.
Obviously, this puts Xenotrunks in the upper echelons of Dragon Ball power levels, even eclipsing the main timeline's Goku, who could destroy the universe up to 13 times over when he first channeled Super Saiyan God.
The same Goku who could push through Hit's time skips and could fly from Grand Kai's planet to Hell in less than a minute.
Considering the distance between these two realms as displayed in this canon visual model, that would require speeds over 29 quintillion times faster than light.
And that was even before going God, let alone getting training from Whiskey.
Whis and many of Trunks' patrol buddies are just as impressive. Like you! Well, the you who battled Demigra in the Xenoverse game when he had control over all time and space, or the you who fought the demon Shamel who threatened the whole multiverse, you are technically a canon character in Dragon Ball. Congrats, I guess. Maybe now you can throw that Kamehameha for real. Oh, come on, you know you want to.
So the bad guys better watch out, because Trunks and his time cops will always be there to stop them and protect time itself.
It's the year.
Hold on, no, dang. We're moving a little too slow. Well, we're sleeping in the mud. But hey, no, for real though, I didn't even know. Oh, obviously this is a different, like, Trunks. This is Dragon Ball Heroes as you got started. So this is not like the original, just Dragon Ball Z, Trunks and Vegeta's son. Not just that person, but this one seems a lot more stronger. I'm gonna tell you that much. So I can't see a lot of characters beating this, let alone Silver. Let me see something though.
Mind bullets!
And more. A lot more. Silver possesses the rare power of psychokinesis, allowing him to move himself or other objects around with just his thoughts. He can move anything from rocks to skyscrapers to entire mountains.
But that's not all he's got up his sleeves. Gloves. He always keeps a warp ring on hand. A size-shifting power ring that can teleport him anywhere he likes, even other dimensions.
And he can access the insight, resistances to corruption, and power boosts many other Mobians can attain with usual power rings.
With all this, he was a shoo-in for school with the Woolly Mammoth Mage. Thanks to Mogul, Silver got to learn about two other magic abilities he'd soon master. First up, Chaos Control! The magic Mogul pioneered himself centuries ago. This is the stuff Sonic and friends used to shoot pew-pews and turn into super not Saiyans.
Then, Mogul discovered another magic, Cronus Control. With this, Silver can move through time with very little effort, made even easier thanks to his Time Stone, a gem that governs time itself.
After doing tons of research, Rose, Sylvie, and Mogul discovered that their shitty lives could all be blamed on just one person. Apparently, one of Sonic's own freedom fighters turned traitor and ruined everything. What a twist! So Silver set off with a full arsenal to baby Thanos that bastard.
Only one problem. The Archie Sonic multiverse is complicated. Hell, complicated barely even cuts it. Jocelyn, how about you take this one?
Okay, Archie Sonic's multiverse is similar in scope to something like DC Comics, with multiple extra-dimensional layers like the Chaos Force. There are infinite universes with infinite timelines and infinite characters.
Oh, as if Sonic needed more of those.
Including the likes of Mega Man, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and Spawn.
Wait, what?
With the Time Stone, Warp Rings, and Cronus Control, no timeline or dimension is out of Silver's reach. Though, like bad sushi mixed with vodka, time hopping this way had some weird side effects, like decoupling Silver from time. So if he causes a real bad butterfly effect, he doesn't get erased like poor Marty McFly. He just has a lot of catching up to do.
Sorry, can you go back to the part about Sonic the Hedgehog meeting Mother Spawn?
Needless to say, Silver had a hard time figuring out exactly what he needed to do.
I mean, even if it was more straightforward, he's not exactly the sharpest quill on the hog.
Good thing Archie Silver is way more badass than he was in the video game. He's fought all sorts of epic baddies across time and space, like Darth Knuckles,
Enerjack,
Gesundheit, who stole the souls of every Mobian in the world. This guy threw a whole continent at our weed-haired hedgehog. Despite fighting a literal dark god with far more power, Silver won the day by turning evil Knucks' own attacks right back at him.
Not too surprising. Silver's psychic powers on their own are strong enough to teleport instantly, disrupt any technology, close tears in reality, and stop time from being pulled out of him.
Also, according to the Archie Sonic Comic Encyclopedia, Silver still experienced some version of the events of the Sonic 06 video game. You know, everyone's favorite.
Including the battle against Solaris, who could eat time, where Silver achieved the invulnerable form of Super Silver.
He gets a major boost to match the speed and power of Super Sonic. As Sonic Man, without this supersonic energy, Sonic was already fast enough to outspeed stopped time. Let me say that again. Time was frozen, and Sonic could still move. What the hell?
Naturally, Super Sonic and Super Silver should both be faster than this. But as calculating speed requires a factor of time, and this feat removes time from the equation entirely, this means Super Silver's speed is incalculable. His speed is faster than time itself permits speed to be.
That's stupid.
That's Archie Sonic.
Hardly a Superform's most impressive feat, though. There have been a few occasions where the Archie Sonic multiverse has been completely demolished and restored, and each one used the same chaos power Super Silver possesses. The most notable, of course, was when Super Sonic teamed up with Super Mega Man to counter the Super Genesis wave.
Which completely rewrote all of time and space.
Luckily, despite being right at ground zero, the Superforms were immune to the Super Genesis wave's reality warping power, giving Sonic and Mega Man the time they needed to save the entire multiverse.
Oh no, what about...
Yes. Even Spawn.
Oh, thanks, Satan.
But even in this brave new world, Silver was nothing short of a hero.
As long as this dorky hedgehog is around to keep up the good fight, even the darkest timeline will have a silver lining.
It's kind of corny, but not as corny as always. But let me know down below, man. Did any of you guys that were Team Trunks change over to Silver? Silver, you guys still rocking with him? Me personally, I think it sounded pretty good, but like I said, he's not smart in the head. He is faster than you can calculate, which is probably gonna be a problem. But alright, I feel like I'm gonna take an L for this, but I still gotta rock Team Anime. My anime / Saiyan pride is not gonna let me switch up. My fault, Nard. So I mean my chakra pride isn't gonna let me switch up. I'm back there staring at me. Let's get it.
It's time for a death battle through time.
Let's get it.
Driven from
You're under arrest for unsanctioned time travel!
Seriously? This is what I do!
My boy used Chewbacca Tensei?
You see? It's no use!
Rip off. Crap baskets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, give me a good pull. Good enough. Yeah. Shut you down for good! Chrono Central!
time.
I don't think we're in Mobius anymore.
This is it, time on! The end of your future!
I told you. It's no. Yes.
I felt it. I'll always be having a feeling about it. It was because that he can't be stopped by time. So obviously when you put him in that mission where the keys would normally lock up everybody else, well, Silver's faster than Tom can calculate, so he was just going to be able to move anyway and just reflect the attack right back to him. Makes it. Now I thought he could only be throwing attacks. The attack was still in his hands, so for him to take the sword and somehow put it behind him was kind of weird. But I don't know. Maybe they'll explain here in a second. I guess that's an L for me though. Drop your dubs and L's in the chat.
Oh, come on! Trunks is way past cooler than furry Kyle Reese.
It is hard to imagine Trunks losing to anyone. However, Silver ironically had just about everything he needed to put the Half Saiyan 6 feet under.
First off, time travel wasn't much of a factor, since they were both pretty well versed in it. Either way, Silver's psychokinesis could disrupt tech like the hero switch and the time travel armband, leaving Trunks without his gadgets and primary method of hopping through time.
Let's be frank, in base form, Silver never stood a chance at matching Trunks with his own power. Even in his super form, it's questionable whether or not Super Silver had the physical ability to match Super Saiyan Trunks. In short, it's practically impossible to lock down exact numbers and limits for their power levels.
So Trunks could have probably taken a win if he found an opening, but Silver's psychic powers have worked around similar disadvantages before. Interjack was way stronger than him, could match the power of Supersonic, and conquered all of Mobius. But Silver could consistently Uno reverse card his attacks back at him, and he wasn't even super at that time.
Trunks was obviously much faster than Goku's trip to hell. He could easily be sextillions or septillions of times faster than light, maybe even more. However, by the very nature of Dragon Ball powers, his speed must have a limit, even if it is impossible to know an exact number given what we've seen.
But Archie's super forms have consistently shown incalculable speeds. Sure, Goku broke through Hit's time skip, but that actually has nothing to do with speed.
As explained by Whis, the effectiveness of time manipulation in the world of Dragon Ball depends on the difference in power level between the caster and their target. Such as when Kranoa attempted a time stop on Mira and failed, due to Mira's energy being stronger. Xenoverse's Goku has also mentioned how increasing his energy affects space and time around him.
In any other matchup, this would be totally buck wild itself. But no, Archie super forms just have to break time itself.
It's also difficult to put an exact number on Trunks' maximum level of power. The strongest beings in his continuity can affect his entire multiverse, which has infinite timelines plus the crack of time outside. In contrast, chaos magic wielded by a super form like Supersonic can rewrite the infinite timelines in Archie Sonic's multiverse, plus the extra-dimensional realms outside, like the Chaos Force, Pocket Zones, Mega Man's own infinite universe, and yes, possibly even a multiverse with Spawn. The scope of Dragon Ball's cosmic scale simply does not compare.
Plus, unlike Sonic, Silver spent many years being trained how to use chaos magic by the guy who invented it. Hell, if Mega Man could rewrite reality just minutes after learning he could even use the Chaos Emeralds at all, imagine what craziness Silver could pull off.
Trunks' best chance was the Key Sword's ability to nullify powers, like it did to Mechikabura. However, the Super Genesis Wave explicitly could not rewrite the presence of Supersonic or Super Mega Man, despite being able to rewrite even the extra-dimensional Chaos Force from whence it came. It's likely Silver's super form could resist the Key Sword, at least for a time. Ultimately, while there are many versions of this battle where Trunks can win, Silver's superior abilities close out a victory more often than not.
To make things brief, Silver was just hogging the spotlight.
The winner is Silver the Hedgehog.
I feel like that should kind of like a half dub for us Trunks goers, because even like they said, there are times where Trunks would win. He just has to find the actual opening. So I feel like in that case, it sounds like they're saying it's like a 6 to 4 split, like on a scale of 10. Like out of 10 battles, Silver would win 6 of them. That's how I take that. But let me know down below what you guys think. Do you guys think it's really that close? You guys think they're capping? You guys think Trunks should have won? Let all that stuff be know down in the comment section so I can chop it up with you guys and see you guys interacting here at the end of the video. But it's been fun watching this. Of course, I want to bring more death battles to the channel, so let me know which other ones you guys are trying to see. I still rock with Trunks though on this one. I do think that he probably does take it more often than not. Is that sword supposed to nullify magic? I feel like it should be, or not nullify magic, but nullify your energy and stuff. Like it should still be able to take the supersonic, super silver version of himself, but hey. What you gonna do, right? So he got it up here on this time. So shout out Silver, shout out to the Sonic Heroes, man. But let me know what you guys want to see more of. It's your boy Shot Soup Smooth, aka Black Avatar King Leo. And I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. I'm going for the day. Peace.